Antonio Conte's team have been banging form over the last two Premier League matches and banging in the goals, while Hugo Lloris hasn't conceded against either Leeds or Everton. They've settled on a shape that seems to suit them, and particularly since Eric Dyer returned to the fold. The one enforced change sees Sergio Reguilon start after his goal against Everton on Monday. The injury that caused Ryan Sessegnon to be replaced at half-time keeps him out. Dejan Kulusevski has made an impressive way in the Premier League as this traditional weekly message is sent out. And it is Tottenham who get the game underway, having been somewhat inconsistent. Here's Marcus Rashford, and now Ronaldo for United on the left, and here's Ronaldo to Pogba. There. Harry Maguire just sweeps it forward in Kane's direction. Varane it is who's followed him out there. Højbjerg looking for the run of Son, who was played onside there by Dalot. And the alertness of David De Gea just keeping Tottenham at bay. It was the home defeat by United that ended Nuno's road as manager of Spurs. Here's Son. It's opened up for Kane, who tried to slot it in Doherty's direction. It's come back though for Bentancur.
Oh, I'm surprised Harry Kane's not hit that on his right.
Here's Sancho.
They're not doing.
Here's Pogba. Ronaldo. It was impossible for him.
It's good from Paul Pogba.
Doherty lost the flight of the ball completely. Sancho pulls it back for Ronaldo. They're looking for a handball there. Two of them, Ronaldo and Sancho, both imploring John Moss to give the decision. It would be looked at anyway. Dyer was in the way, but was it deliberate? Was his arm? This is Davis getting forward. Kane, first time through to Reguilon. It's covered though by Varane. Fred turning it round to Ronaldo. Oh, it's spectacular! That's exactly what they brought him back for. Ronaldo spells quality.
Well, I was just about to say how safe this game was. Tentative, nothing happening, no expression. And then an absolute explosion of brilliance.
Fred, who set up Ronaldo's goal, combines with him again. This is Rashford, and struck into the midriff of Ben Davis.
Well, it was a
kind of milestone in his sights as well.
Well, it's worth just spending a little bit more time on that. That record is absolutely outrageous. 800.
Helped out by Son. Reguilon. Son looking for the gap, closing. Been doubt about Manchester United's ability to score goals. It's keeping, but they're looking to take this game by the scruff of the neck now. Pogba. He goes for it. Misses the target though.
Well, the goals lifted the confidence of United.
Here's Romero. Son has bent his run to stay onside. It was Dalot who was playing him on.
No communication whatsoever.
Højbjerg has won it back and goes for it himself when he did have other options.
Well, when Spurs have attacked, they should be encouraged.
Son beautifully through. Davis! They're level!
He's put the flag up. Yeah, initially my first look was to the assistant referee, as it always is, but then you recognise that they do put it up late. He did look offside. He is.
Now Kane with Varane following him. He's found the gap between the two centre-halves there and wins a corner. Here's Son.
As it showed just with the goal and then with the chance that Paul Pogba got, that when you do play it through the lines.
Pogba. Ronaldo comes back to win it from Højbjerg. By Telles, Ronaldo's header.
Well, even though he's got Dyer and Davis all around him, the problem they have is that he just gets up so early.
Here's Son, who's got Kane available in the middle, but it's not going to reach him. It's cleared by Fred. And off the line! And the strike from Højbjerg is off the target. It was Dyer who forced the goal line clearance.
Well, it was a good flick on at the near post. And
Reach from Bentancur, but Doherty takes it in his stride. It's Matt Doherty against Maguire. It was a tame effort that was straight at Nemanja Matic. It was another warning, and there'll be at least a warning here for Eric Dyer taking down Cristiano Ronaldo from behind, and it isn't just going to be a warning, it is a yellow card.
yeah, you're right.
Kane. No foul by Matic. Spurs play on. Kane still rolls on the ground. Clearance already. Hits the kick against the wall. Manages to hold off Jadon Sancho and get past him. And it's a penalty. Big moment for Harry Kane. Kane levels! And you can't say they haven't deserved it with the way that they've responded to conceding first.
You're absolutely right. It's more than fair for the balance of play in this first 35 minutes. He smashes it into the corner.
Bentancur. Challenged by Romero. Deemed a free kick. 4. He's now on 177, Kane. Sancho, Ronaldo! You can't keep him down for long. He's determined to have the final say. The man who breaks records, the man who sets the standards here. Ronaldo strikes again.
Well, there's going to be offside check. It's just where the Reguilon on this near side, he looked to have dropped deeper.
But
FIFA aren't great at recording numbers.
By any standards, though, those numbers for Ronaldo are phenomenal. Run back well by Telles, who's certainly feeling a little bit. It's Kulusevski. Reguilon was free, he did well to rescue them. And Kane tries his luck. Got a deflection. Here's a corner. Son, Dyer. Son trying to hold on. Grateful to prod at that and get it away. Ronaldo, Fred. Yeah, had a difficult start to life here, but Reguilon clips it in. Kane got a header, and it almost fell to Kulusevski. I think they were convinced that Kane was offside, and he was.
He must have been.
Here's Ronaldo. Sancho trying to place one, and Maurice hangs on. Well, the week off doesn't seem to have done Cristiano Ronaldo too badly at all. 2 goal time against Ipswich Town back in 1984.
Both managers will be saying to the players, keep on going forward, because I don't think they'll feel comfortable. In fact, they'll feel vulnerable when they're being attacked. I've been there on both sides of it, where I've been too deep and been at fault, but then another time.
Romero, Kane with a little drag through for Kulusevski. Pulled back into an area that... It's Kulusevski's cross, and Dalot does glance it away just as Reguilon had his sights set.
So poor from him.
Son swings in the corner. Ronaldo gets to it. Højbjerg, Son has timed his run.
Again, one pass, one run.
Given away to Rashford. And Pogba had Sancho making a run, and as he looked to check his position, it was a great intervention from Romero. Here's Kulusevski. Kane.
Well, Rashford's gone down there off the ball.
Reguilon's ball doesn't really do any of his colleagues any favours. Davis combining with Reguilon and earning Tottenham a corner.
Well, for much of the first half, Spurs
problematic. This game by no means safe yet. Cristiano Ronaldo is the latest one down, holding his right foot. Here's Dalot as Manchester United. Matic. Rashford's ball across. Now Pogba sweeps it out wide to Sancho. United finding their rhythm again now. Sancho across to Pogba, who was unmarked, and Reguilon, in the nick of time, got back ahead of Rashford.
Yeah, there's a break on good play from Pogba and Ronaldo. And
looking to pick out Son, but it's overreached. Doherty. It's a free kick. Son curls in the kick. The whole crowd went up to deny Romero. Reguilon has it swept away from him by Nemanja Matic. There's been no letter from Tottenham here. Ball across by Doherty, which De Gea watched initially with some anxiety.
yeah, it's poor from Doherty on this side.
United looking for options to break. Fred in the end gives it away, and it's Kane who finds Kulusevski and Son. And the effort that's wide.
Well, it's a good chance. The game had drifted for 5 minutes. Really poor quality. And then it just come alive. Sancho gets caught, gives it away in a poor area. Forward quickly into Kane.
Boots of Doherty seemed high. Bit of confusion with Rashford, which allows Romero the opportunity to steal it, but he's given away the free kick, and Sancho was a little bit unhappy about the continued attempt. And it's in his direction. The header goes away from... Here's Son. Kane moving up to his left, but he lost his footing. Ronaldo. Here's Pogba. In the way. Here's Ronaldo back to Paul Pogba. Rashford had made a good forward run. Kulusevski looked for Bentancur, but Ronaldo had got back. Breaks down and Fred emerges with it again. Two up with two back and a third coming to join them in Bentancur. Ronaldo with two to shake off, goes for goal. And nobody there to claim the rebound.
Yeah, there's no one up with him. Max Rashford and Paul Pogba are sat way back on this left-hand side. I'm pretty sure one of them will be sat back on the bench in a couple of minutes when Alanga comes on as well.
Now Kane. Reguilon trying to get the better of Sancho. Kane. Here's Romero. Kane just seemed to be off balance, but restored it pretty quickly. Here's Son. And Reguilon pulls it across. Oh, it's gone in. It's an own goal off Maguire. Manchester United, architects of their own downfall. They've been inviting pressure upon themselves, and the break has occurred in Spurs' favour.
Oh, he's shouting focus, Antonio Conte, because he knows Manchester United are there for the taking. The misery continues for Harry Maguire. The ball gets chipped into Kane, who does really well. 15 minutes before Spurs score.
Looked high and unpleasant for Reguilon.
Yeah, that ball was just floated over Dalot's shoulder, and he's turned round. Put his studs into
Manager who struggled with the legacy of a great manager who... Matic. Here's Ronaldo. And again, Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied the hat-trick by Lloris, palming it away.
Well, he looks like the only hope. Plays a 1-2. Sancho again with a really good pass. He toe pokes it, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here's Kane. One of Manchester United's great attributes that they scored late goals, but Tottenham seem to have taken on that mantle themselves. Son driving forward. Think of the Bergwijn double against Leicester, the Kane winner against... One was loose, second one finds Fred. And here's Ronaldo, knocked off balance by... Great ball out by Pogba to Jadon Sancho. Drives the cross against Sergio Reguilon. It swung in, Ronaldo! It just had to be him, didn't it? First hat-trick since his Manchester United return. Only his second ever for the club. He is fueled by the doubters and keeps coming up with the goods. Cristiano Ronaldo writes his own headlines again.
Well, maybe, but the problem is they're so vulnerable.
A Lindelof tackle, he was outside the box anyway. And Spurs are not going to give up the fight easily. Son, it's happened to him a few times today,
honestly.
Well, Pogba let that one go past him and takes down Harry Kane, earning himself a yellow card in the process.
Yeah, he wanted the yellow card, Paul Pogba, because what he didn't want was Harry Kane to move away from him rather than whip it in.
Clips it across, it was into a bit of an area of uncertainty. The ball had gone out.
He throws his arms in the air, thinking that somebody probably should have been on the end of it. But it's always a difficult one when that line's so high and then you put it into that space.
It's Kane just trying to deliver with the cross, couldn't get it right from the angle.
Poor from Harry Kane.
Here's Winks. And Lindelof. Maybe got a touch lucky there. Didn't get too much on it, and Reguilon was coming in.
Well, if Lindelof didn't get a touch on it, Reguilon really keep his eye on the ball, just come over the top of Lindelof's head.
Styles ball forward, Romero's he's got it played to him. Edison Cavani slides it across, and Sancho maybe surprised to reach him.
Yeah.
The greatest day of Cristiano Ronaldo's second coming at Manchester United. The day that he became FIFA-recognised world top scorer